Yeah, they changed his hair. That's crazy. It came over into this. What? Who else had fucking weird hair? Rico Scott. Let's put him at kick returner.
Specifically, endings etched into the memory banks, etched into the lore of the sport, more than the Iron Bowl. From the kick six to the grave digger, you just hear those words, emotions, frustrations stirred up that last a whole year. And in a rivalry game like this one, we can only hope for another classic like those. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Auburn Tigers. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Offense will get first crack at it today. Last year's Iron Bowl is pretty much what we've come to expect when it's in Tuscaloosa, as scripted as it was a year ago. The drama you tend to find when they play in Jordan-Hare, but there's no mistaking the intensity no matter where these two get together.
Yeah, and Auburn didn't play their best, but this
shit.
always provides fun. Like, there's some way, somehow, it shouldn't happen. Where it's played has always mattered. It seems like it will swing the pendulum a little bit. Get a lot of hate in the Iron Bowl. The state of Alabama, you're either on one side or the other, and it's usually not friendly. This will be a fun game to watch.
I feel like this is the rivalry game that consistently provides the most drama at the end of every season. That's why it's so much fun to watch. Last year when these guys played, Peyton Thorne threw for over 300 yards, but it wasn't close to enough. They need more balance. They can't turn the football over if they're going to get this win over their hated in-state rival.
Got it in the middle. It's Howard. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Alabama's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. With the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just find a way to make that first tackler whip. He's out to the 21. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
A huge play, and they get him all the way to the 45-yard line. Auburn lines up quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking for room, it's Cobb. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to go for it. Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt.
Oh, God damn it.
There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. The Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the end zone. Put it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Russell. Working the middle, it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Pass. Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking for a crease, it's Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
We've played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the chance to run, but still a good game.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes or goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because I think being in the state.
Got it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain. And for the first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
And the D denied him on second and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it past the mark. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in. Love the quick decision making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up.
Intercepted. The defense is set him up. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They get to him as he throws. The RPO fire complete to the left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The pull and throw off the RPO.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. To the sideline, and he's able to tiptoe his way to a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is
You watching?
to him on critical down and distances. They're on that third down.
Oh yeah, dude.
If he was single covered, double covered,
I'm in a battle right now. You see this? Have you been watching?
and the big time
Oh,
playmaker outside.
I threw a fucking pick 6.
And I love when
Or Keelan did.
I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football.
It's a battle, dude.
He's thrown over the middle of
I love it.
He knows he's got defenders
Come on.
there. I gotta
Come
throw
on,
this
Ryan.
thing in there quick, fast, and a hurry.
Ah.
Nice job by the quarterback.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a long
Can't all be winners. That'll be 2 minutes.
Just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute.
Yeah, they playing tough. They're playing for a bowl game. They're 5 and 6. But you know, in the Iron Bowl, it never matters.
Safe completion on the screen.
Oh, go ahead, Jim.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The tie.
Oh, yeah.
First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Fires toward the end zone.
Woohoo!
Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Dang, that was crazy.
Yeah, the passing game comes through, man. And we
Josh Cuevas.
An extra extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the
Yeah.
first half. Stayed
Tight end.
calm.
He's a tight end.
This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
I think he's a senior. He transferred to us from Maryland. Yeah, he's a senior. Yeah. Need to put in old Brody. Yeah.
And they
He's
take
good,
off the
man.
extra point. They're getting set
As
to
you can
kick
see.
it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Need to stop him here. Turnover would be excelente before half.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Here's the handoff.
Go get him, Deontay.
Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant.
Number 9 is, I think it's Zay Jones you're talking about. Yes.
Simply one of the best box
Think
defenders you're going to find
9.
in the entire country.
I think his name is Zay.
From the gun, they'll try
Yes,
to
look at that.
running game. That is a big
Oh,
win.
y'all don't hear how loud it is.
They
Hold
were
on.
right there as soon as he got the ball.
Where's the running?
Goodness, that happened
It's
fast.
getting
He was in
loud.
the
It gets
backfield
loud
before the ball was even snapped.
because it's a massive rivalry game.
Adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Coleman. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. They'll use a timeout right before halftime.
You know that Rico Scott kid that we got? He was like a 3-star wide receiver. Huh?
He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take off the halftime.
Well, anyway, he's a kid that played in the bowl game last year and did really good. He ran 24 miles an hour today. He hit 24 miles an hour. That's like faster than Waddle. Yeah. Number 11. No fucking pressure here. Look at this shit. On offense, as a receiver. Yep. They're saying he's taking charge, man. You know, fall camp started yesterday. So, they... Nah, I made that call because he wasn't playing good. But that don't... Yeah, I mean, could be me, man. I mean, honestly. Because a lot of his interceptions like weren't my fault or his fault. They were tipped, or they were, you know, sacks that I avoided and I threw, and he was getting hit and he threw a duck.
Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot
But
of coaches
there ain't no
that
telling.
we're just gonna be
One way to find out, though.
doing what we
Come
do,
on,
just
man.
gonna do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're gonna find out here.
They dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Russell. Quickly,
That's who I'm looking forward to having a breakout year is Jeremy Bernard.
they're facing a third and
He's gonna be good, I think. He gained like 15 pounds of muscle.
He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
God dang it.
The ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in
That wasn't good.
the Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing
Jackson Arnold from Oklahoma.
because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Offense gets
He transferred from Oklahoma.
wants to go up top.
Oh, go ahead, boy.
Rush coming in high, and
I needed that.
at the 29.
Yeah, he did.
Mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to
Yeah, he
make
did.
your rear end quick, and that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point.
Yes, sir.
Everything you get, and the athleticism when they get.
Tell you who else ran fast as shit.
You know you're gonna pass.
Quay Russo, our linebacker, ran 22 miles an hour.
Sends out the punting unit.
Huh?
Wants to
Oh, you will.
coverage team gets
You
the
will.
job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Hauls it in. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Put the volume back on here.
Pulls it in.
Go ahead, Ron. Damn it.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I love offense.
They've shut Ryan down a little bit.
They're willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
What?
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down.
Oh, go. Look, Uncle Lynn.
Do it himself. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll throw it from the red zone.
Go ahead, Ryan.
He caught it.
Touchdown, Ryan Williams, baby.
Some time. They take the lead with the 6.
That's all it takes.
Quarterback's abilities to read the
Yes,
field
sir.
is huge, and also the anticipation.
Show
of
up and
timing.
show out.
To be able to throw the football,
My
Jesse,
dog.
and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Hell of a
It's
drive
wonderful,
right
Dave.
there.
And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Motion from the wideout. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's in open space downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands with Simmons. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. With the catch, it's Howard. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. They're going to run it to the right. Makes his man miss. He stopped just a chain length or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And off from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. Johnson headed to the goal line. Will be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just roared down, just grinded away at that defense.
They took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Pulls it in, it's Horton.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Over the middle, it's Miller. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up 4th.
Oh my God. Fuck, man. I gotta change my clothes over.
There's defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, my God.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton.
On the limb.
And he gets a big chunk of
Sleeping,
yards
man.
to the 34-yard
Why are you sleeping in here?
Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Yeah, I have to get up at 5:30.
Just on the same wavelength, they make
Yeah, I gotta be up at 5:30, and the food needs to be put up.
That's all summer.
Wondering why we got roaches. You leaving food out.
Hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly
Bullshit! What did I do the other night when she cooked all that food? Who put it up? Was it me, Mom? No, it was me. I do help.
after picking up a couple at
Huh?
2nd and 8.
No, it's still out there on the counter. Yes.
He leaves it with his back.
No.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets
Yeah,
up
I
the
know.
second.
Y'all need to quit leaving food out.
7.
Sam, really.
And the Tigers are flying down.
But Meemaw was doing the same shit. This is not some magical serum that keeps bugs away, especially if you leave it out.
On that one.
No, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter.
And I've told y'all this repeatedly.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Cobb. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they
Bend
stop
but
him
don't
for a
break.
loss. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now they regain the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. To throw, it's Russell. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion. How about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Pocket breaking down.
Oh my, what?
Second, and that is the last thing they needed. And they
Dang.
came down after a solid return.
And this safety is a ball. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
What?
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
What are you talking about?
And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. After putting
Who are you talking about?
the kickoff unit ready to go.
What are you talking about?
He calls for the fair catch and makes
What?
it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snares it outside. It's Williams. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
My God.
And they needed an inch.
Why would I punt that? You fucking stupid.
Defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. The Tide will get the 1st down. In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
If I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Snagged in the middle, it's Horton. Makes the grab, but not wide enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cuevas. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Fires to the right.
God dang it.
His hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The screen. He's got wheels. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Lost the throw again. With the catch, it's Adams. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. They will score.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Alabama.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. A deep throw is the
What the fuck?
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Hines is back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Uncle Liam, can you go back there?
The defense, a mere 21 seconds to go here.
Okay.
The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset. How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Russell. There's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Back to pass on second down. Right on target this time. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on third. Here's a hit. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball is incomplete. Goes to the turf, and that's going to do it. And they're right down to the final play. Since 1893, this game has meant more to the fans in the state of Alabama than any other sporting event.
92.
And the toilet paper will fly at Toomer's Corner. The Eagles will fly, and it is an orange and blue game as Auburn takes down the Tide in the Iron Bowl. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.